For centuries, Tycho Brahe's name has been linked exclusively to astronomy. Untiring observer of the sky, promoter of new measuring instruments, and protagonist of a paradigm shift in the study of celestial bodies, Brahe represents a monumental figure in the history of science. If you like astronomy and the history of science, subscribe to our channel and like this video. Join us to discover the secrets of Tycho Brahe beyond the stars. However, his interest was not limited to the stars. Under the soil of Uraniborg, his palace observatory on the island of Hven, was hiding an alchemy laboratory that for a long time has been the object of speculation and mystery. Today, thanks to a modern chemical analysis, some answers begin to emerge from the rubble. Between 1988 and 1990, an archaeological team discovered several fragments of glass and ceramics in what was the Garden of Uraniborg, apparently simple remains of broken vessels, but their shape suggested that they might have belonged to the astronomer's underground laboratory where he practiced alchemy for 2 decades. A finding remained for years in the inventory of the Historical Museum of Lund. In 2024, a team led by Kari Lund Rasmussen submitted 5 of these fragments to a chemical analysis. The objective was to detect traces of chemicals used in the laboratory, and the results were surprising. 4 of the 5 pieces analyzed found abnormal concentrations of elements such as gold, mercury, lead, and tungsten. The latter is particularly striking, as it was not identified as a chemical element until more than 180 years after Brahe's death. The presence of tungsten raises serious questions about Brahe's knowledge. Could he have accidentally isolated this metal without knowing its true nature? Although there is no direct evidence, his laboratory seems to have explored beyond what the science of his time could comprehend. Uraniborg was not just an observatory. On its ground floor, it housed a library and a study room. In the basement, a circular space hid 16 different furnaces, suggesting that alchemical activity permeated the daily life of the house. Brahe worked on what he called ars spagirica, a form of medicinal alchemy. He did not pursue the transformation of metals into gold, but the development of remedies for serious diseases. His approach was a reflection of the connection between heaven and earth. One of the most mysterious products of Brahe's alchemy was the famous elixir Tychonis. We know that it was composed of 3 formulas, but the complete recipes have not survived. It was a luxury medicine destined for the nobility, elaborated with complex processes. Tycho sent these formulas to powerful characters, revealing his status as an alchemist physician. To him, studying the stars was also studying the human body, connecting astronomy with alchemical medicine. After his death in 1601, Uraniborg was demolished and his secrets disappeared. However, the chemical remains found today offer a direct window to the past. For the first time, we have material evidence that Brahe not only looked at the stars, but also explored the complexity of matter on Earth.